Hi students, hope you guys are doing well. This is Ms. Jaso and I'm here to teach you guys about thesis statements. So Monday, my Black Day students, we will be doing this in class. Gold Day students, hopefully you are watching this Monday and you will kind of work yourself through the process and we'll be able to discuss and I'll answer any questions that you might have on Tuesday. All right, so again, this is for Monday's class, either if you're in class or remote. So first of all, what's a thesis statement? Well, it is the most important sentence in your paper. Okay, it tells the audience your thoughts or stance on a topic. A thesis is an interpretation of a subject or the answer to a question. It is not a question itself. It's never a question. It should end with a period. It makes a claim that others might dispute. Some people might totally disagree with that. That's okay. That's why you're finding sources later on and you're going to support your thesis statement with evidence. Okay. And so to summarize, a thesis that can be proven, it answers a question, and it leads to a discussion is a strong thesis statement. Okay. So let's go into what you should be doing either in class or at home. So if you look under classwork for your specific block, you will see the instructions up here about how you should be watching the video and when, and how my Gold Day students, you should be trying to prepare a thesis statement for class on Tuesday. So first of all, there is a YouTube video that is how to write a killer thesis statement. Feel free to watch that after my lecture and after you try doing the the assignment if you're still struggling to understand what a thesis statement is. But let's go ahead and look at thesis statement. So this is going to be practice, all right? And let me just blow this up a little bit so it's easier to see. So the first part is just going to ask you to analyze these statements and tell me, are they strong or weak? S for strong, W for weak. And for the weak statements, you're going to rewrite them underneath, okay? I want you to revise 3 of the statements that are weak, only 3. There's going to be more than that, but just choose 3. Um, and I want you to work through labeling all of them at least S or W. We're going to do a couple together to give you some ideas. All right, so one, all stray dogs are bad animals that need to be locked up. Okay, is that weak or is it strong? Think about it. Hopefully you said weak. All right, it's weak because it's just a very, you're making an assumption that's totally opinion. I doubt you'll be able to find any evidence that all stray animals are bad animals. Okay, I think a lot of people would disagree with you on that. So that is a W. So try to rewrite it underneath, and we'll go over that in class. The other line is implementing a school uniform policy benefits students, faculty. Hey, the next statement. Sorry if it's kind of weird there. I had a pause. Someone came in my room. I was talking to them, and I'm recording again. So if there was like a weird kind of awkward pause there, that's why. Okay, so the other statement, implementing a school uniform policy benefits students, faculty, and parents. Okay, think about that. Does it have a topic? Does it give some details? Can it be disputed and start a interesting conversation? It does. It's that you can answer yes to all those questions I just listed. Okay, we know it's about a school uniform policy, implementing that. And you're going to be focused on the benefits, how it will benefit the students and the faculty and also their families. Okay, so I want you to go through this document and write S or W off to the side for each one, and then choose 3 of them that are weak to correct, to try to rewrite. Okay, you only have to choose 3 of the weak ones that you go through. Okay, thesis statement again, analyzing and revising. Now here they've given you 3 poor thesis statements. You're going to try to decide what's incorrect and then revise it. We're going to do the second one here together, okay? So high school has many important parts. One is learning from your mistakes. I would say is a huge lesson or one thing you learn while you're here at, in high school. So the issue with this one, I haven't said it yet, is that most thesis statements, you want to keep it down to one sentence. So the issue here, we have two. Okay, so to revise that, you need to take those two sentences and create one strong statement. Okay, so take these two sentences, combine them here in this box into one sentence. All right. Okay. Here again, analyzing and revising, they've given you different essay prompts and a thesis statement. Each of them are kind of weak, the statements. I'm going to tell you that. Okay. I want you just to choose one of these statements and rewrite it so it's strong. Just one. That's all you have to do. Hopefully everyone chooses different ones and we can have a discussion over all of them. So at this point, just do one on this one, okay? All right, the graphic organizer. This is gonna be your assignment. This is your assignment. This is a separate document on Google Classroom. I've made it as an assignment, okay? You're gonna complete this graphic organizer to help you write your thesis statement. So the essay prompt, what is the prompt for this essay? You're writing an informative research paper. That's really your prompt, is to choose a topic from 2020 that has really made an impact on our society, right? And write about it, inform us about it, okay? Not persuade or throw your opinions. We're avoiding that, okay? So that's your main idea, right? It's either going to be COVID-19, Black Lives Matter movement, or anything that deals with the environment. And hopefully you've narrowed it down, right? You've narrowed it down to like COVID is impact on sports, or COVID and the vaccine and where we're at today. You can't just write 3 paragraphs on COVID-19. That's too broad of a topic. So what's your main idea? Write it in this box down below. Your key points will be your supporting topics that will be found in your body paragraphs. Okay, so you should have 3 key points that you're going to write about that support your thesis statement. Those key points, like I said, are the topic of your body paragraphs. Okay, your body paragraph should always relate back to the thesis statement and support it. Everything goes back to the thesis statement. That's why it's the most important sentence of your paper. So once you have the key points typed in there, lastly, combine your main idea with your key points in a complete sentence, in one sentence. You do that, you should have a pretty strong thesis statement to get you researching and when you begin writing the paper, which will be end of this week into next week. Okay? So fill this out, or if you're like, I don't like how that looks, okay, there is one other document you could choose, these 4 steps, but honestly, I think this is a little more difficult. I like this page more in the way it's broken down, but for some, I know everyone works differently. Your guys' brains all think differently. You learn differently. You can try doing it in this 4-step one too, but one of these documents, one of these pages needs to be filled out and submitted Wednesday by 5 p.m. Okay. The last page is the introduction. You don't need to do that right now. When it comes to writing the paper, my honor students, you guys will be doing that for sure. My block 3 class, not so much. I haven't decided. I might change that though. I might actually have you guys write an introduction. Sorry, I know I told you 3 paragraphs. I might make you write the intro. All right, so hopefully I answer your questions on thesis statement, and good luck brainstorming and writing it. All right, bye.